when Reggie died. I'm not a blowing Irish either, I'm a blowing Welsh. So. Okay, I'm going to read you a section from the centre of my book. The background is Detective Inspector Beatrice Stubbs has been seconded from London to Zurich to investigate a series of high-profile suicides. Ever since she arrived, she's been sparring with her Swiss counterpart, Herr Karl Kehlin. Polo Park, Zurich lay just outside Winterthur. Verdant forests of pine created the backdrop for the crisp green field ringed by white, like a cricket pitch, Beatrice thought, wondering if she and Matthew would be able to visit some village matches this summer. It seemed quite important that they should. Kehlin spoke to an official who showed them where to park. The lad was awfully young. Of course, it's traditional to exclaim at the youth of police officers and dentists as one ages, but this boy really could be no more than 12. Beatrice's imagination danced away. She imagined the youth of Mile End left in charge of traffic. As she and Herr Kehlin approached the field, the deceptive familiarity of faded green and shabby white disappeared. The brilliance of the pavilion was almost painful, and the grass looked like it had been combed. Close to the field stood a series of tables covered with stiff white tablecloths, some high for those who wished to stand, some lower with chairs that did not look at all comfy. Umbrellas created pools of shade in which the glamorous gathered, chattering, laughing, tinkling. Everyone wore pastel, duck egg blue, beige, powder pink, taupe, pale yellow, cream, lilac and ecru. It could have been the set of steel magnolias, but for the men. What now? Shall we wander around flashing ID and asking where she is? Kehlin shook his head. No. We find someone with a badge and we ask him or her. And let's get a drink. It's warm. Beatrice's eyes followed him as he threaded his way through the sea of Easter egg colours inside the pavilion. Spectacular flower arrangements stood between the tables, and the place settings themselves were a work of art. Pity they weren't invited to dinner. Children darted around the legs of tables and adults, and elsewhere several small dogs sized one another up. The sparkle from champagne, sunglasses and jewellery did not distract Beatrice from noting how many heads turned her way. Matthew had been right. The grey suit made her look like a thundercloud over a spring meadow. She pulled a face to match. Kehlin handed her a glass. She's playing in the first match for the Royal Blues. We won't have the possibility of talking to her for a while, but we will have the chance to see her play. Should we sit? Beatrice led the way to a table near the picket fence, marvelling at the snowy, starched cloths, the effortless talk and the delicate colour coordination of the crowd. The scent of wealth and perfume of power was overpowering. She sipped at her drink. Herr Kehlin, this is champagne. Correct, Frau Stubbs. Let us toast your skills of observation. We're on duty, you know. I prefer to keep a clear head when I'm trying to needle someone, for an interview. I hardly think alcohol is appropriate. The police line is ein Glas ist okay, so I plan to stick to that. And it is a quality brand, don't you think? Beatrice took another sip. It was rather good. And it is polite in Swiss society, as in most civilised countries in the world, to toast one another before drinking. Cheers, Frau Stubbs. Cheers, Herr Kehlin. Thank you for the tip. And here's one for you. In Britain, we tend not to advise other people on how to behave. True, you give no advice and then you despise the foreigners for not knowing the rules. It's a mystery to me why the British have no word for schadenfreude.